In the last decade, indoor rock climbing has exploded in popularity in North America. In 2006, there were 277 gyms. Today, there are 568.
The increase in popularity of climbing in the 5 years that I've been climbing has been astronomical.
Companies that build and own rock climbing gyms have fared well with the growing interest in climbing. Brooklyn Boulders opened the doors to its first facility in Gowanus, Brooklyn in 2009. Also known as BKB, the company has expanded to Chicago, Somerville, Massachusetts, and just opened its second New York City location last November.
We get a lot of different people from all different walks of life, a lot of artists, and we have a lot of musicians who like to climb, photographers, painters, stuff like that. The community has changed. There's now just so many people who are casual climbers, I guess. So before there were, people who were going outside all the time climbing, and now there's a whole new community of people who just sort of use climbing as their sort of fun way to stay in shape.
I think that indoor climbing gyms are really dangerous because people think that they're safe all the time. That when I go outdoors, people are careless, they climb like they climb in a gym. And when you're outside, you cannot climb like you climb in a gym.
Climbing indoors doesn't really prepare you to climb outdoors, so it's extremely important to have an experienced person to go with you to sort of show you the ropes. The one good thing is that with the rise of climbing gyms is sort of correlated with the rise of bouldering, because that's the most accessible form of climbing. So most of the people who are going outside climbing from climbing gyms are going bouldering, which requires obviously much less knowledge than complex rope systems or knowing how to use all the equipment or whatever it is.
Introducing more people to climbing has overall been an extremely beneficial thing, but what it means is that people who consider themselves climbers of the golden age of climbing have a greater responsibility to uphold the sport and keep our integrity and our values to what we want them to be. But it also just means that saying you're a climber doesn't mean one thing.
I love the rock climbing community. That's why I started climbing, because of the people that I was around. It really makes you feel like you're part of something bigger. Yeah!